You even bag carry, bro?
What are you talking about?
Come on, bro. Bag carry.
I'm going to a different bus stop.
Gentlemen, lady, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering something that I'm not a huge fan of, and that is EDC bag carry. And we'll get into why I don't like it, even though I see its practical uses. We're going to preface all of this with, hey, this is going to be personal preference over anything else. Depending on what you guys like, you need to carry that way, or just a bunch of knuckleheads who just, quite frankly, we don't know the best way all the time, but we do know a lot of bad ways, and that's through trial and error. Welcome back, Zach. He's here hanging out with us. He's probably got the most EDC bags out of any of us, and I think that lends to some expertise with him. And then, of course, Raptor Daddy, Will. God, you're always going to be Raptor Daddy.
My grandpa calling me that now.
It's fantastic.
I hate it.
Die, Gummy. Now, gentlemen, as always, we have to take a moment to thank our main channel sponsor, and that is going to be 9 Lives Tactical and their Chester's Chest rig. Now, this is the rig that I wear and I drill in all the time. It's something that I keep with me. It's my EDC kind of rig, so if something pops off and I quickly need to have magazines, I need to have a tourniquet, I need to have everything on me to protect myself or others, this is what I'm going with. I trust this rig. It's my EDC rig. It's my bug out rig. I love this thing, and I think you'll love it too. If you want to pick one up, scan the QR code right up here, or the link for their website is going to be in the description below. Why should you bag carry? Well, personally, I find bag carry to be the worst EDC carry option for speed and I would say even security as far as having a weapon on yourself. But bag carry does have a few particular advantages. First, it's by far and away the most comfortable way to carry something because it's not technically jammed in anywhere or hiding or pointing directly at your nuts. So yeah, it's technically the most comfortable. Second benefit of bag carry is you can carry full size, full frame, and PDWs, which have those capabilities that allow you to do a lot more and be a lot more precise than, say, a subcompact or something of that nature. Other reason why bag carry is nice is because it allows you to carry a few different things in one place. For instance, when we get into these, I'm sure we'll break them down, but you're able to actually carry more magazines, maybe more ammunition, first aid, that kind of stuff, all on you without having to have that, say, like tucked in a pant or in a pocket or somewhere else of that nature.
The only reason I have this is because I have a flux and I like shooting it.
Yeah.
Being completely honest.
Well, and that's kind of, that's the benefit of bag carry is PDW. And I think that's almost exclusively in the PDW zone, but there are other case uses. Downsides to bag carry. First of all, it's slow. Deploying it, no matter which system you have, is slower than just literally pulling up your shirt or going to a holster on the side, or even the 6 o'clock, which I personally don't like or recommend. But it's slower than all three of those options. In a self-defense situation, slow might not be your best friend. Other disadvantages, right? It's on you, but people steal bags all the time. Technically, your weapon is not technically on you. So yeah, there's a layer of insecurity with it. If someone were able to take your bag or something like that. And third, quite frankly, it looks weird in some applications.
I know personally with the Victos bags, they do look a little more tactical. So if you're trying to be a little more low-key, they do come in other colors, but you will get a couple of looks. It's just whatever.
If I see multicam black in public, I know there's a gun in it.
Yeah, it's one of those, if you know, you know.
It's like how in RPGs there'll be the little shiny gold tint around something to show you that there's loot in it. Yeah, that's multicam black in public.
It does have a very tactical look, and if that's what you're looking for, Victos may be something you want to think about.
And honestly, with the rise of streetwear and milsurp and everything else, camo does not immediately give you away. I just have to make fun of multicam black at any opportunity. Like this is fine. Like it's not There's no molly webbing on it. Honestly, if you don't know what Victos is, I just assume this is any random bullshit bag. The nice thing about going to the more tactically minded companies, everything's going to be built better. You're going to have dedicated pouches for things like IFAKs, magazines, all of that, as opposed to just hoping everything manages to fit in the weird $20 bag you found on the shelf. Things like molly webbing, Velcro panels for patches have gotten a lot more popular on non-tactical bags in the last few years. So it's not a dead giveaway. Kind of going along your comment of, a week or so ago of putting 9 million gun and Second Amendment stickers on the back of your truck, you're giving yourself away if you fill yourself with that.
Yeah, you don't want to be too obvious about it. And quite frankly, I swear to God, every time I see a Punisher sticker or logo on a patch or something like that, and the Born to Kill on there, I just...
You know how many guys walk up to my gun desk with a fanny pack that's very, very suspiciously Glock 17 sized, and it has a thin blue line Punisher skull on it?
I know people are going to argue in the comments below, but here's the deal. You're giving a DA every opportunity to throw you in jail, even though it might be a perfectly clean self-defense situation. Don't do that. Okay, so let's break into the bags. Everyone's bag is going to be set up and personalized for them, and that's really what you need to do. Look at where you're going to be. Look at where you're going around. Try to blend in with society. I hate the gray man term, but it's useful for a reason. We covered it with the bags.
Side note to that. No, it's not. Don't be a gray man. You're more obvious than running around in multicam black. Just be a normal fucking person. Dress like a normal person. Don't go everywhere in 5'11" pants and Wiley X sunglasses.
Let's go into my bag here. Mine's rather minimalist. It's pretty chonky, but this isn't even a tactical bag by any sense. This is made by a company called Push. They're actually a paintball company, and this bag was designed to be like a marker sleeve, something like that. But yeah, for me, the way I've got this set up is essentially an enhanced diaper bag. I got little kids. I got too many little kids. But carrying appendix when you got kids is really a pain because, right, they drop everything. They're all on the ground. You have to bend over, reach down, grab them all the time. Or putting it on the hip doesn't necessarily work all the time because, right, you carry your kids on the hip. I've actually had holsters break because a kid kicked the holster. So there I'm struggling with a kid in one arm and a dangling gun on the other. That's not the way to be at a playground. So, that's where kind of for me, bag carry really makes sense. So as much as I hate bag carry, about 50% of my use case is going to be bag carry. And it's just much more convenient that way, especially when I've got, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and I'm chasing around after the 7-year-old. It's tough that way. So let's get into this bag. So when I open it up, I got wipes. Then up on the front, got the diapers. Yeah, I look like an everyday responsible dad. But on the inside, we have a surprise mousket tool, just in case. Got my 365 from SIG, clear, that was good. Usually just a regular 12-round magazine in there. I'm using the Blade Tech holster system. There is a bit of molly on the inside of this that allows me to attach with this. The other thing that I like about this is I can take an existing holster I already have and I can clip that to my belt, or I can take it off, put it right in here. Then TQ, not just one, but I got 2 TQs because, right, the idea here is that if somebody's shooting, there might be mass casualties. Usually when I'm carrying this, I've got my kids. I want to have enough TQs to take care of that. I do have some just basic ouchie stuff here, so Band-Aids, things like that, just in case my kids skin their knee. Down on this side, I have some gauze. Packing wounds is a good idea, but that's essentially it. It takes care of everything that I need in a minimalist fashion. I also usually carry a couple extra magazines at the very bottom of the bag, just in case. So a 17 round and another 12 rounder. That's quite a lot of ammo. That's usually going to be able to take care of that situation. You've got to remember mass casualty situations, shootings, things like that. The idea is run, hide, fight, right? That's that. So for me, if I've got my kids, I've got this. We're going to run, we're going to hide, and if I have to, I can fight. So yeah, call me the yellow belly, but I'm going to take care of my kids first.
Well, yeah, you have more important things to do.
Yes. All right, so that's my bag. Zach, let's see your bags.
My first CCW bag right here. It's Victos. It's the smallest bag they got. I was just looking for something as an alternative to appendix carry because during the summer I tend to get irritated on my stomach when I appendix carry the entire time. What I really like about the Victos bag is once you get this done, real simple. You can put, I got my Glock 43X in here. Comes with different attachments. Also got a holder right there for 2 extra mags. And there's a little bit of space in the bottom if you want to carry anything else. We have the Victos hook system on the back with this panel. Pretty much anything with Velcro will stick on there. Really nice, and it just slides back in. One thing I really enjoy about this bag is it has these little magnetic tabs right there. Keep the rain out, waterproof on the outside. Just one strap right here. Got an extra panel in the back. They say you can put armor in here. I usually keep maps or any paper goods that I need right in there. We have some little slots on the side. You can use those for PQs or mags, whatever you need. I actually keep tools in my bag too, just in case I need them. Wrenches, stuff like that fit in the side. Also, I have a nice little zipper pocket in the bottom with a nice little pocket right here and that hook system in the bottom. And just to make it a little more safe, they do have this little design here for the zipper. So if you do want to put a lock on there, you can, but I didn't really see the point since you can just pull it open. It's worked really well. Also, you have the quick release system there if you do need it.
Yeah, that is something that's nice about the Victos stuff is it's proprietary design. And frankly, the fact that you can pull your panel out and just get to everything really fast. Like with mine, I have to sling it around. It rides in the foot and I can draw from there if that's not a problem. But yeah, I do like having a proprietary system where you can actually latch, pull it out, and have everything in front of you. That's very nice. What about this other bag?
I used this for a while. It was really nice, but I needed something with a little more capacity. And also I purchased myself a nice PDW system. So I upgraded to their next largest bag. And as the date of shooting this video, I think this is actually on sale if you're looking for it. But what I really, really, really liked about this bag, other than just the extra capacity, is it opens up very easily. Once you get the top open, and the zippers start going at all, you can just pull that sucker right open and it is ready to go. It's got this molly system in here, comes with some straps as well. It just really opens up. You can get to everything there. My PDW fits in here fine. Even if you're just going somewhere and you're not bringing your PDW, you just need it for a hiking bag or something, there's plenty of room. Then on the front, you have this front pocket here, but in the top, it has a very nice space. I don't know if that's coming on camera. There we go. Nice space. It does come with an integral holster in here that you can put in there. It also has this nice lip. So if you have your holster, it'll clip right on there. Space for 3 mags and another pocket as well. It takes a little bit to get it back together, but I've been very happy with my Victos purchase on this, as well as there is a little laptop area in the back, more pockets, and this single strap right here can be switched from either side and then secured with another clip right up here. So if you're going on a long hike or a long walk, or you're just going to be wearing it for a long time, you can secure it to your body very easily. I very much enjoy using this bag just about every day.
Now, obviously, any laptop slot out there could also be doubled up as a body armor slot.
It is very suspiciously XL Zappy size.
Yeah, I think it would work pretty good. You got some level 4 in there just in case. I didn't realize that had that much storage. Holy crap.
And I might as well add, this front pocket is secured by Velcro as well. So if you need to slip anything in there, just say your sweatshirt is getting in the way, roll up your sweatshirt, get it in on the Velcro, and it'll stick back there as well.
Yeah, you could do like a PDW fully loaded out. You could do your EDC fully loaded out, still in there, armor, God. I might have to pick one of those up.
They're on sale right now.
All right, Will, what's your loadout looking like?
All right, so we have a drastic dip in quality. You can tell the guys who actually carry bags. I'll be honest, this bag is just to keep everything in one place in my car. So all that is really in here currently is my flux itself. So alternating between either the two 21 rounders or the two 30 rounders. When I carry it with the 30s in, these two spares are in just the little top zipper pouch here. The end goal is this front will have a set of Ear Pro and Eye Pro. I don't really have anything medical-wise in here, just because at bare minimum, I will always have a full Stop the Bleed kit on me. I'm a paranoid bastard, and being completely honest, a lot of the people I deal with on a daily basis are stupid, and it would not be the first time I've had a gun pulled on me at work. So this goes everywhere with me. This has a tourniquet, 2 chest seals, trauma shears, packing gauze, wrapping gauze, and an NPA, alongside just some basic BSA supplies. I have in my car alongside this a much more stocked first aid kit, and realistically, if I'm getting to this bag, it's in my car. This is not something I carry around on me.
Who makes that?
That is from Warrior Poet Society.
Ooh,
their lead times are painfully long a lot of times, but they make really, really good stuff, so it's worth the wait.
And honestly, we cannot mention this enough. First aid and knowing how to stop the bleed, that's priority, guys.
At bare minimum, if you don't know how to use a tourniquet, fix that. They are not hard to apply. They're just very easy to apply wrong.
Yeah, and then honestly, just a basic first aid course. If you're going to play with these, know how to plug a hole.
That should happen anyway, but we drive around in 2,500-pound death machines every single day, and we're all a little too casual with that. Like, basic bleeding supplies are just a good idea to have at least on your vehicle.
Yeah, and
not even if it's for you necessarily, but if you just roll up to a bad crash.
And if you don't know how to do all this stuff, quite frankly, like North American Rescue has phenomenal resources on their website, as well as pre-made first aid kits that you can stack in your car. You should at minimum have one in your vehicle. Probably, some first aid on you as a person, and then also in your home, guys. Like, stuff happens. Just be ready to take care of yourself, right? Or others.
Buy actual medical equipment. Like, yeah, you can get away with a cheap no-name bag. The $4 tourniquets you find on Amazon are not going to work. They're great for training purposes, so you're not killing an actual NAR tourniquet every time you want to try practicing. I handed one to one of my medics, and he had it in 3 pieces within 5 seconds of me handing it to him because the stitching was that bad. Do not trust your life to subpar medical equipment. Buy actual brand name stuff.
North American Rescue, guys. I'm just going to... They're the ones I go to for everything. Yes, it's a little bit pricier, but remember, when it counts, it counts. Here, Zach, why don't you come back in here? So, kind of my final thoughts with bag carry is that it's a choice use scenario. So basically, if it works in your life, it works great. Do that. I'll be the first one to advocate for finding what works for you, making sure it stays within the parameters of, not being excessive and stupid, but actually doing what works. So either appendix, if you want to do, inside the waistband, outside the waistband, whatever you're going to do to conceal carry, totally fine. If you're going to bag carry, I think Victos makes a variety of really good bags that are good to start out with. There's also some pretty nice fanny packs out there. I personally don't like the fanny packs, and I think that's just some trauma from my father carrying a fanny pack most of his life. But yeah, the fanny pack systems are out there as well. But find what works for you on this. And for me, at least, the bag makes sense, especially if you got young kids. These work really well and are convenient for taking care of them on that.
Personally, I just like having the option because I'd love to appendix carry every day for the rest of my life, but sometimes it's just not going to be feasible for the situation I'm in. But the bags really give me that capacity, and I know I'm a fake Victos fanboy, but they do make great products.
I'm not personally a giant fan of them just because I don't really have the need. I have decent first aid I can carry on me. My appendix rig gives me 35 rounds in a full size. To use cringe terms, they give you the option to have things, EDWs, which are great force multipliers. A little bit of lingo for you there. This bag gives me, let's see if I can do math, just over 100 rounds available out of a platform that I can make 100-yard shots with. Not going to be my first choice for a 100-yard shot, but I'm definitely more comfortable taking that shot with this than I am with my SIG. The bag really exists mostly as a theft deterrent if I have to leave it in the vehicle for some reason. nondescript-ish bag tucked under a seat is less likely to disappear than the gun just sitting in your glove box.
And it's funny that you can actually get products now that say like tire inflator or something like that. It's a box. That
I know we have. It's a fake first aid kit. We've got fake jumper cable boxes. It's still just a bag. There's no actual security built into it, but
just as long as it's not sitting out in like an empty, Burger King bag or something like that.
Yeah, or
although that might be the best.
Loose in your glove box or center console.
Yeah, don't do that.
Especially if you own a 320. I say that as someone who owns two 320s.
Owners, yeah.
Like this is a 320. There's a reason that manual safety on this Flux hasn't been taken off.
So overall, guys, I think bag carry's got its place in the world, and is it the best place? I don't know. It's kind of up to you. I'd like to hear what you guys think about bag carry. If you got a bag carry setup, who do you use? What products do you use, and what do you load it out with? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Also, 99.95% of you guys are unsubscribed that watch this. So please, if you learned anything from this, you got anything from this ridiculous rambling that probably lost you IQ points, chuck a like and subscribe down there. It helps the channel. We've been growing, and the more we grow, the more we're able to actually do stuff financially that is expensive. So we're trying to take care of some of that costs. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, stay safe, stay free, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
And don't buy Multicam Black.
I think they sold all the ones that were in different colors.
Yeah, Multicam Black was all that was left.
Yeah, so now you can
That should tell you something.
$80. You can make a bright red one, but I don't want it to catch every single person.
Why did I do
Just casually infuse his weapon light into his face.
I don't normally drink at work.
It's all warm.
I know you have a crushing need for 300 blackout. So let's try.
Bring it with me today. This was the least tactical looking bullshit I could find at Fleet Farm, so.
And yet somehow you still have a patch on it. What does that say?
Smooth Operator. It's an amazing song, and if you think otherwise, you're wrong.
I'm more of a Night Moves fan myself.
And I am just going to steal your phone and do a short just absolutely ranting about all of the, like, Spartan lowers and Born to Kill fucking dust covers and just
the moaning labias everywhere.
Yeah.
The worst one that I've seen yet is it was a Born to Kill Punisher logo, but it had like the Trump haircut on the top of the logo. And then it had the back, the badge, abolish the ATF. No, it was no Steppy Snake. But right underneath that, again, was the moaning labias. And I'm just watching this patch panel come down. I'm going like, holy shit. And then you look at the person who's wearing it is like obviously 350 pounds, has never seen daylight, likes to sleep in their basement. So thank you, our one subscriber.
Love our Discord mods.
Yeah, just check out our OnlyFans.
Dad came home with milk.